Hello, YouTube. It's been a little while. So, gonna pass the time with some Hades today. Just want to show some specific things here. So, you can kind of go back and forth between some different resources. Maybe not back and forth, but definitely using up some excess resources such as your ash, your psyche, and your fabric, your faded fabric here, which will then create shadow. And then you can use that shadow to generate moonlit essence, the moon dust, to upgrade your arcana cards. You can also use stardust, which is done from the trials of chaos, which are kind of preset runs of weapons and zones and stuff. You also use stardust for the animal familiars, and you can upgrade your animals with the food, the Witch's Delight here. You can also create nectar from the golden apple, which you get from the Topside second boss, which allows you to, again, use excess resources here. And I expect that there's some other stuff that either they haven't implemented yet or I haven't seen. There's a bunch of stuff here that you can do for stats. I don't have everything for that. I'm going to eventually hope for some verdant soil here to get another plot. And you can fish in your town, and I don't have that yet either. So I've been focusing on harvesting a lot of psyche instead of seeds. So I've got some seeds planted. We'll go over here real quick. I like just buying one nectar every time I come over here. We can get some moon dust. Why not? I don't know if it's worth it to buy the nightmares. They're not that hard to acquire, but if you have nothing else to buy with your bones, then might as well. So I am also going to order moon dust. So it is delivered in 80 turns or 80 time, whatever. And one of my current beefs with this game is that it does feel a little bit extra grindy. Due to being larger than the first game, it has some extra grind feeling to it, so I have to conquer the surface with 8. Nope. We ain't doing that. Actually, let's see here. Yeah. I'm not doing 8. Sorry. I'm just going to do normal run here. Ice Strike seems good. Both are epic. Hey, I'm harvesting here. Anything up here? Nope. I didn't even check my trinkets. So I am running the aspect of lots of daggers when I throw them. So I can charge extra daggers here. I'll save something else for my special.
Gap in the wall. Time to break through again. That barrier's back up.
What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, I'll take some health. These eyeballs get really obnoxious. But time it just right, and you'll never get hit. Lots of health. Any extra rooms? No. Nothing special. I don't care for extra magic. That could be good on a special. You do have a well here you can drink anytime. Do this.
The lay of the land.
So this is unlocked from the cauldron. You could just see all the different doors here. There's a lot of Poseidon here. I'm going to go for that other one up here. Little boss room too.
A champion of Kronos.
He's got a lot of health. I have never fought this guy before. I don't think I've ever seen him even offered before. Those are slightly seeking. Only slightly. Really obnoxious. But they last forever. Interesting. Oh, thank you, Freenos. And the armor's gone. Now I can just beat on him. Dead.
Damned traitor.
Oh, there you are. We lost you for a bit. Must have gone so deep.
Impervious. Oh. That seems fun. I've done that a couple times before. Any extra rooms? No, really.
So many different streets. One of those blasted signs. Death to Kronos.
I do have to say I really like the ice for dealing with armored enemies, as it does slow them down and or freeze them. Not the boss, though. That boss was not getting slowed too much. But that's fair.
Rest again for now.
I like this one. This one's pretty solid here.
Oh, good.
You can see how slow things get there. Too bad they come back as eyeballs. There we go.
Some of these golden coins.
Money. Money's good. What am I even wearing for a trinket here? Okay. That would probably have been better on the next boss. Oh, we have a second room here. We do. Yeah, that freeze is pretty strong. Aw. I think I just got an extra moss there. Small chance of that. Okay, what do we want? I'll just double down on the ice here. Not today, eyeball. Not today.
And now for you.
So I've been busy lately working on a update to Salt and Sanctuary, which is still in the works on kind of getting released here.
Olympus, I accept this
I was hoping it would release this morning, but some rough edges iron out there. Freeze effects lasts for 2 seconds longer. None of these are even rare. That's disappointing, but I would like some extra damage.
Go, Freenos.
One of the things they did with the first patch of this early access was they made it so you can infinitely use your pets now, which does allow you to basically ignore any minigame related to the resource gathering. The cat just auto fishes, the frog just auto saves souls, things like that. So that is still nice. Not my favorite thing, but it works. It does work. I'm going to go for this, though I feel like it's always something that my build then generally orients too much around is the moon abilities, the hexes. Because then I just want to chase more levels. It's a hard balance. And that's just me being greedy, I guess, but, you know. But yeah, working on an update to Salt and Sanctuary. It will be releasing on PC. Still working kinks out whether or not we're going to be able to ever port these to console or not, these patches. But we'll see.
I have something for you. Moss, I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
And when that's all cleaned up, I will be
Look forth.
cramming out some Secret Secondia, finishing that out. I'll probably play some Hades here and there, and then I'll start doing more of my Diablo 2 mod stuff as well. And I'll actually release that. I have decided I am going to release that for sure, just so that other people can tinker with it if you really want to. Let's see here. Hexfire's Beam, Hex turns you into Purvis. Nightmare. I like that one.
Together we shine.
Thus we are bound.
Where's the exit? There we go. Wasn't lightening up.
Now what?
I guess we'll take one of these. You gave me 3 of them. There's only so much I can do to say no. But yeah, the update to Salt and Sanctuary is going to be including an update from XNA to Monogame, which very excited about that actually being done. That has been tedious, to say the least, but I've learned a lot from it. Some shader stuff and some differences between old XNA and the reimplementation of Monogame and whatnot. So that's been fun. It's been rewarding, if you will. And then I've started working on my own game. Gain 100 life if you have water. Well, I don't have water. But I could in the future. And that's what matters. The greed. The greed is what matters. I've been working on a little bit of a clicker game, something just small. We'll see how it turns out. I'm not sure if it'll turn out well or not. But it will be built in naturally mono game because that's what I know. And let's see. Oh, we got more Poseidon. Let's see here. Double up. Stronger for 10 seconds, so I can just wail on things. I like that idea. Sure, we'll just spend all our money. Get another card there. Not that we'll be able to spend that anytime soon.
Nobody took.
There we go. 8 seconds of invulnerability, 10 seconds of bonus damage. Not bad. Let's be careful of that, though. Leave the sheep alone. Ow. He knocked you back just slightly there. Hey. I dashed. You're not allowed to turn around and just grab me like that. I totally dashed. There we go. All of them are armored. I hate this. Why do you have to be armored? Well, that lasts very short. Because I do not have upgrades in it. So that's what it is, I guess. This boss isn't too bad. I do get hit way too often on it. Yeah, like that. Not sure why that sheep is highlighted, though. It's a golden sheep. Did I unlock something?
Out cold.
Nope, nothing special. It disappeared. I do wish there was more interactables after the boss. Like the shade in the first game where you could just go talk to him and salute him or whatever. That was pretty fun.
That smell.
Unfortunate livestock residing with the ravenous cyclops seem to be unaware of the conditions under which they graze about.
The one they have to guide them is asleep.
I see something for you.
No strike and channel. See, that would have been a good one right here. Because I could get like the queen or something. But I did not. Chaos Spoon. Yeah, sure. Let's try this one. Celerity. Sure. Yeah. 15% movement speed. I love movement speed. And then it re-randomizes, though. So. So I don't know if I've done a topside run yet. The first area is like the little city thing, and then we start doing these boats, and I really like the boats. They're cool aesthetic, and you typically have to do like a couple runs in an area, and then you move on to the next boat. Just different. It's just different, but it's well done. Very narrow hallways, lots of enemies that kind of deny area, fire and oil and stuff. Let's see. I don't even know if I need Psyche anymore. Each one of these still counts as an encounter, so I do get the bonus damage and imperviousness. Ooh, I can transform it. Let's transform it.
Okay.
That's not what I was looking to transform it into. Why, hello there. I've never gotten this encounter, I think, before, where I am apparently challenging him for money. Interesting. I got that one. Ugh. I'll gift you. I don't know if I've gifted him yet.
Zeus, I offer you this gift. No trouble at all.
There we go. Yeah. I haven't gifted him yet, so I got a new keepsake. Definitely the Daedalus hammer. I'm a big fan of the specials on the Daedalus hammer for this. Ow. Sometimes I question how much the, let's see here, specials deal 15% damage and hit bounces towards 2 more foes. Well, that's not very useful if I'm... But I'll take it because it's damage.
Blades of all.
That's fun. Start of the fight, you get even more damage. 10 seconds, though. Is it worth it? Gonna go with the special.
The ship's helm.
Oh, we're doing another one of these, huh? I'll take the nectar.
They never learn. Let that be a lesson.
Be a shop? Nope. Charon will be just in here as a shop. It's cute.
My chaos boon just changed.
You use 25% less magic. Okay. Now, if I come across a mini-boss in here, I will probably die because I'm really bad at the Kraken thing. Only faced it a couple times, and I think I've died once out of those 2 times, so... Not a god gamer. Just a regular gamer. Not a fan of this guy's attack. It's really obnoxious. But at least it's well telegraphed. It's just a little fast, maybe.
The path of stars.
10% more damage or 20% more attack? I feel like 20% more attack is better.
The sky.
Just a guess.
Path is set.
Be free.
A soul no longer lost.
Nothing else here. Let's go on. They did make this less rare, and it's still pretty rare. But at least it's less rare. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff we can buy here.
I accept this message.
Well, this would give me extra health, so I'm going to take it. That gives me extra health, of course, naturally, because it is health. Then we're going to move on. Thanks, Charon.
Which way now?
I'm not using it very well, but this bouncing dagger is kind of cool. As a big Diablo ARPG kind of player, I really wish there was more, I don't know, optional attack speed kind of buffs. Some different kind of things there. Yeah, might as well. We took one into the other one. We're going to get some small diminishing returns now. I can't dodge these spears for my life, apparently. We'll get there. We'll get there. There we go. Ow. I do feel like the visuals in this sequel are a little bit harder to read. And it's just because things are a little more chaotic, I think. Oh, I was going to transform that. I did not. But so like I've got this spinning vortex. I mean, I'm doing all these fancy little slashes and dashes here. And I feel like it gets a little more chaotic to just read the screen. Yeah, sure. We'll take the extra... We'll take damage reduction. There's no reason to buy this, but I'm going to buy it for the membership card that Charon gives slowly. I can't go any farther than this. Yet. I will say that this is a fun fight because most of her abilities are relatively dodgeable. So if you position well, if you get behind her, and especially with like the slow here, oh, that's really annoying. I don't like the big guys because I am bad. But yeah, she has multiple stages where she does this. And she gains more and more damage, which is why her attacks are relatively dodgeable. That hurt a lot. You can hide behind the pillars, but they break. To that attack specifically, I mean. Good stuff. Where'd she go? Okay. But yeah, she loves to summon things in between phases. She loves to have these little iframes. I'm not a big fan of the iframes generally on the bosses, but... just feels bad if you get like a really big hit in and then the boss is just like, oh no, I'm invulnerable. I'm just gonna cancel everything. It just kind of feels bad. Feels cheap, I guess is the best way to put that. I'm not saying it's a bad design, but especially for a boss like this one, which is quite literally just spamming the screen with attacks, and you finally get, like, to go ham for a little bit there. And then she stands in the fire, you know, something like that. Ugh. Ugh. There's that. That's now down. She didn't get hit by that because she was like behind a rock or something there. I may not finish this run. Yeah, pushed me forward into the fire. I don't know. It's a fun boss, but it can be kind of rough. I don't have the damage to really deal with her right now. I have a lot of CC that doesn't really work. can get her to stand still here. You should definitely use your sprint in this fight. I am very dead here. We'll see how I can pull this off. Oh, look, more enemies. Okay. We are almost dead. We are almost to another hex burst. What can we do? There we go. And here is her last. Nope, not quite. Where are you going? Yep. Are you done? There it is. I ran straight into it instead of away. I was trying to time her next invulnerability phase and then use my hacks, but I was just like a couple hits off.
Shed a blast at my expense again.
Let's go say hi to Free Nose. Oh, I have a treat. I can treat Free Nose.
I got you this.
So you can increase his bonus health that he gives you. You can increase his... You cannot increase that anymore. That used to be increasable. They probably should, I don't know, change how that's designed on this page. But anyways, he will get damage when he leaps onto foes, and you can increase that. So you can kind of go more offensive with him, although the cat's probably better. You can go more defensive, and you can more resource invested. So I will say, as long as I'm using him, I'll probably go health. Might as well.
We made it back here safe and sound, didn't we, Frenos?
So let's see how far we got on that. So we got 32 rooms, which is not the greatest, but this is still kind of a complaint of mine that it just takes forever and everything is timed. And I get the game is related to time, but if you do these alchemy things, it will lock you out of doing incantations. So just be aware of that. But at least we have our
All grown up.
cattails, and I think this is wheat. I believe I can research
What now?
that. Yes, I do. And that. Do verdant soil.
Oskion Katoski. So mote it be.
And that's the most plots you can get for the plants.
Chaos, light of moon, heed now my will.
Although again, there just seems to be a lot of stuff that's kind of almost out of order or not very useful as a resource when it's actually available. So I now have 6 plots here, but I have used most of what I need to plant already. So it's coming in at a time where my progression is kind of flat at this point. Let's give you a nectar.
Please don't.
There we go. And we can now go fishing. believe we have to have a lure. We have a lure. Not sure how that works. But now that we've built that, we'll be able to buy lures. Here. See? Twin lures. We do have one. We should be able to go fishing like once every time we visit the base now. I thought.
Is this what you want, Eris? To have...
Who are you to say what makes a worthy cause? Cause yeah,
You're unbelievable.
thanks, Trouble.
I like her personality. She doesn't really care about much. She just cares about strife. I mean, that's literally what she's all about, but just doesn't care. Anyway. Let's see where we're at with some other stuff here. I'll end this video here.
Let me see.
Dashes faster. Like, this is a really powerful one, in my opinion, just to always have on. If you get a magic restoration boon, then it's fine to, like, just not care, but... this one's pretty good, too. You can get that one for some pretty good damage on enemies with curses. I really like the Queen, and I don't have Judgment yet, but this one's crazy. It's interesting, to say the least. Well, you have no more than 30%. You take less damage and deal more damage. That is a flat amount of damage, by the way, so actually really strong. I think most attacks do about 20, 25 damage. I think the axe or something does something closer to like 35 or 50. But extra 40 damage, and that's flat. That's going to scale with your other abilities. It's pretty good. This one I don't have equipped, but it's also very good. Oh, not what I want. I want to go all the way over to this. So you can see that I need quite a bit of different things there. 3 dark and 3 shadow, and I am actually not sure where dark comes from. I don't think I've ever seen dark. Maybe you have to craft it or something.
Must be an incantation that can help.
I don't know. That's darkness from like the first game, basically. So I'm not sure how that plays out. Go here for the trials.
Visions.
Get Stardust. Anyway. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed seeing the surface. It's the first time I believe I've done the surface. Too bad I didn't beat the boss, but nothing was truly lost there. I can treat this cat here.
Got something for you?
Why not? Strikes before losing interest. Fishing points. Sure.
Ooh.
I'm a macro player. I like my resources. So why not? Okay. Well, there's that. Your little daily dose or weekly dose of some Hades 2 if you don't own it. Until next time. Have a good day.